About to enter the freeway right now. I'm gonna short shift it. I'm not even gonna red line it. 3,500, 4,500, 4,000, and 3,500 into fifth, 55 miles per hour. There you go. I'm on the freeway. So a lot of people say that these vehicles are terrifying to drive on the freeway. It's not terrifying. I don't think so anyway. It's just, I look at it like this. A modern pickup towing a travel trailer is probably as fast as this thing. The only difference is you're not towing anything with this, but at least you're a lot smaller than a full-size pickup towing a travel trailer. That's about how fast you are. Just be alert. So there you go, 80 horsepower in 2022 entering the freeway. This is a great sounding engine. I just don't think the GoPro is gonna pick up how good this engine sounds because there's so much wind noise in this thing. But to me, it's not terrifying to drive. A lot of people say these things are terrifying. It's fine, just not very fast, that's all. This is how I drive it, man. If I see someone slower than me, like this semi, I'll just trail them. The only semis I don't trail is the ones with the rocks in the back, construction stuff in the back, because I don't want like rocks flying at me, like little pebbles flying at me. But we're gonna have to do another merge here in a second. So we're in 5th gear. This thing's a 5-speed manual. So let's go ahead and get to the next lane. There's no one behind me, so this is an easy merge. So still 55. Yeah, I'm just gonna trail this guy. This thing doesn't like going more than 65. You could go 75, 80 in this thing, maybe faster. I've gotten it up to 80. Top speed's probably 88. But for the most part, I'll drive 55 if I see a semi in front of me. And if there's not a semi in front of me, I will go to the next lane and do 60. In fact, let's do that right now. Let's wait till I'm clear here. Still in 5th gear. Accelerate a little bit. There you go. I'm doing 62. I mean, you know, I have a little downhill here, but this is how I typically drive it. 65 right now. Take advantage of the downhill. Lots of wind noise. But yeah, when I don't have anyone to trail, I'll just drive in the next to slow lane and do 60, 65. I'm about to do 60 now because the downhill is over, the decline's over. And even though this only has 80 horsepower, you'll know what I'm talking about if you ever driven a manual with an underpowered manual. When you have an underpowered manual, you have to downshift into 3rd or 4th to accelerate. This thing surprisingly stays in 5th gear. You're able to stay in 5th gear in most situations. Like right now, it's a slight incline. I'm still in 5th, haven't shifted. Good use of torque. It's high revving, 60 miles per hour. I'm at 3,000 RPM, so it's definitely geared into the higher revs to make use of that 80 horsepower, 94 foot-pounds of torque. So yeah, it's high RPMs at 60. If I go to 65, there you go. I haven't downshifted yet. I'm still in 5th, slowly accelerating. There you go, 65 miles per hour, 3,500 RPM. So yeah, the gearing is definitely higher RPM just to make use of the power. I always compare this to the Suzuki Samurai because this is basically a 2nd generation Suzuki Samurai. Samurai has 60 horsepower. And this thing's a lot better than a Samurai, even with just 20 more horsepower. Even though it weighs 500 pounds more, just the 20 more horsepower makes a huge difference. My friend had a Samurai. I've done a video about this, but going up an incline like a 6% grade, my friend Samurai could only manage 40, 45 miles per hour. This is able to do 55, 60 on an incline. So it's more usable on the road. It's not fantastic on the road. You're not going to be blown away on the freeway. Is this guy gonna? No, you just have your signals on. Yeah, you're not gonna be blown away on the freeway. See, still no downshift. I'm still in 5th, but it's usable. It's just fine. It's just acceptable on the freeway.